Hey everybody, I'm Baxter, your out-of-the-box lender with your Saturday strategy. I wanted to talk today about Pareto's law. Pareto's law is the well-known principle of the 80-20 rule. Pareto, 150 years ago or so, came up with this concept when he was analyzing the fact that 80% of the land in Italy was owned by 20% of the people. So he started looking at this law a little bit more, and he realized that it applied to a lot more things. He looked at other countries, and he realized that in those countries too, that 80% of the land was owned by 20% of the people. He then took it a step further and realized that 80% of the income was earned by 20% of the people. He then looked at his crops, and he saw that 80% of the yield was from 20% of the plants. So he started realizing this is a principle that applies to a lot of different things. And the way it applies to us in our businesses and our lives is that 80% of our results come from 20% of our efforts. This is a super important thing to keep in mind when you're looking at your business and how you're approaching things. What would your business look like if you could do those 20% activities that produce 80% of the results? If you could do those 20% activities 100% of the time, or at least as close to 100% as you could. Let's say you could double the amount of time you spend doing those 20% things. What would that look like in your business? So I wanted to share that principle with you, and what I'm talking about with doing those 20% things is getting help, finding someone that can help you to do those other 80% that aren't producing 80% of the results, those 80% of the activities that bog you down, that take up your time, that consume your time, consume your focus, and take you away from those 20% things. And getting help could mean actually getting someone to help you in your business or your life, but it doesn't have to mean that. It could also mean automation, finding programs that can automate different things in your business or your life. Finding ways to systematize your life so that things are more automatic and you don't have to take brain cells to think about things and get them done, which can be an 80% activity. So I just want to encourage you to think about that as the strategy today. And the more you take those 80% activities off your plate, it's crazy because your brain starts being able to focus even more on the most important things so you can be more productive and get more and more results. So that's my strategy today. Think 80-20 this year as you're building your business. And my name is Baxter, your out-of-the-box lender. Don't forget that I do home loans. You guys have a great weekend. Thanks for watching.